So yes, something that was more than their respective national or imperial literatures. And I don't know that I can add too much to that. I'm getting, frankly, a little tired. But I'll try to make it as far as El Museo del Barrio. And thank you again, los lecturers, for the invitation. Gracias, Pablo. And I'm going to try to think about maybe lecturing. That would be a good way to end. The predilection. The lecture is something with no direction, or also a kind of false translation, right? We could mistranslate lecture, which would be what? Charla, or right, something like that in Spanish. Mistranslate that lectura, reading, right? So in what ways every act of speaking, every act of talking, as in walkie-talkie-teki, an act of lectura, an act of reading, right? And the implications that thinking about those two things as uncomfortably connected would have from the kind of remedial Smithsonian perspective. And I use Smithsonian in a nod to Clark Coolidge's Smithsonian Depositions, which has cool riffs of a Smithson-esque nature. But I'm thinking about Smith, son, right? The son of Smith. I mean, the equivalent of Smith would be Perez, or one of those easy names, Martinez, which I am, Noel Martinez, Rodriguez, right? All those easy as in fácil, maybe. All those easy names mean son of, right? So in that sense, Smith, a Perez is already a son of, right? So it would be Perezes, would be Smithson in Spanish. The son of the son, right, of Peter, or but then of course Smith, right, in the sense of a maker, right? So Smith's son is el hijo del hacedor, right? Del obrero, del orfebre, right? El hijo del que hace. Right? So that sense of ourselves, right, as constructivists, right, as pre-made and ready-made, and smartphones as extensions of that techno-local global impasse, right, that also seek somehow to provide an alternative to it, is something that's been fueling my work for some time now. And when I say fueling, I mean fuel, right, in a totally green, right, a renewable energy kind of way. Even though, of course, walking and talking, in a sense, are not renewable, right? And that has implications for how we view the romantic maxim, right, of make it new, right? Such an imposition, right, on the part of poets, right, from the 19th century to the present. So somehow, the one part of this project where social media does make sense in something else than a dystopian boogie person kind of way would be in shareability as a value. The sense that somehow the embodied city I inhabit is painfully, inevitably mine, and in that sense not shareable, but that there is an ambiance